everyone, welcome to this video on The 4 Agreements by Don Miguel Ruiz. This book is a spiritual classic that has sold millions of copies worldwide, and its teachings have been praised by everyone from Oprah Winfrey to Tony Robbins. In this video, we'll be exploring the 4 agreements in detail and discussing how they can transform your life. For those who are new to the book, The 4 Agreements is a practical guide to personal freedom and spiritual enlightenment. It's based on ancient Toltec wisdom that Ruiz learned from his ancestors, and it offers a simple yet powerful code of conduct for living a happy and fulfilling life. The first agreement is to be impeccable with your word. This means speaking with integrity and using your words in a positive and constructive way. It also means avoiding gossip, lies, and negative self-talk. Being impeccable with your word is important because it affects not only the people around you but also yourself. When you speak positively and truthfully, you create a positive energy that can uplift and inspire others. On the other hand, when you speak negatively or dishonestly, you create a negative energy that can harm others and yourself. Here are some examples of how to be impeccable with your word. Speak the truth with kindness and compassion. Avoid spreading rumors or gossip. Use positive affirmations to uplift yourself and others. The benefits of being impeccable with your word are numerous. When you speak with integrity, you build trust with others and create a positive reputation for yourself. You also create a positive internal dialogue that can boost your self-esteem and confidence. The second agreement is to not take anything personally. This means not to take the opinions and actions of others as a reflection of your own worth or identity. Instead, you recognize that people's behavior is a reflection of their own beliefs and experiences. Not taking anything personally is important because it allows you to detach from the drama and negativity of others. When you take things personally, you may become defensive or reactive, which can lead to conflict and stress. On the other hand, when you don't take things personally, you can remain calm and centered, and respond to situations with wisdom and compassion. Here are some examples of how to not take anything personally. Recognize that other people's behavior is not about you, but about themselves. Don't react impulsively to negative comments or criticism. Practice empathy and understanding towards others. The benefits of not taking anything personally are significant. When you detach from the opinions and actions of others, you free yourself from their influence and gain greater control over your own emotions and reactions. You also create a more peaceful and harmonious environment for yourself and those around you. The third agreement is to not make assumptions. This means not to jump to conclusions or make judgments about people or situations without all the information. Instead, you seek to understand things as they are, and communicate clearly to avoid misunderstandings. Not making assumptions is important because it allows you to see things objectively and avoid unnecessary conflict and drama. When you make assumptions, you may create false narratives and judgments that can harm relationships and cause unnecessary stress. On the other hand, when you seek to understand things as they are, you can foster deeper connections and build trust with others. Here are some examples of how to not make assumptions. Ask questions to clarify information. Avoid jumping to conclusions based on limited information. Practice active listening to fully understand others' perspectives. The benefits of not making assumptions are significant. When you communicate clearly and seek to understand others, you build stronger relationships and create a more harmonious environment. You also gain a deeper understanding of yourself and others, and develop greater empathy and compassion. The fourth agreement is to always do your best. This means putting in your full effort and attention into everything you do, regardless of the outcome. It also means recognizing that your best may vary depending on the circumstances and giving yourself grace and compassion. Always doing your best is important because it allows you to live without regret and fully embrace your potential. When you give your best effort, you can take pride in your accomplishments and learn from your mistakes. On the other hand, when you don't give your best effort, you may feel unfulfilled and regretful. Here are some examples of how to always do your best. Set realistic goals and prioritize tasks. Take breaks when needed to avoid burnout. Practice self-compassion and forgiveness. The benefits of always doing your best are numerous. When you give your full effort and attention to everything you do, you create a positive internal dialogue that boosts your self-esteem and confidence. You also develop a strong work ethic that can lead to greater success and fulfillment in all areas of your life. In conclusion, The Four Agreements by Don Miguel Ruiz offers a powerful code of conduct for living a happy and fulfilling life. By being impeccable with your word, not taking anything personally, not making assumptions, and always doing your best, you can create a positive internal dialogue and foster deeper connections with others. I hope this video has been helpful in understanding the importance of these teachings, and I encourage you to implement them in your own life. Remember, personal freedom and spiritual enlightenment are possible for everyone, and it starts with embracing these 4 agreements. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more content like this.